welcome to Arteagan Daily Bread, your spiritual board meeting for Monday, March 23rd, 2020. I am your Madame President of the Arteagan, Natalee, spelled Natalee. If you are new, welcome to my psychic, astrology, and tarot meeting with reports, updates, guidance, and forecasts on the global, national, for America as I am American, so the American perspective and what's going on with America, and individual level. If you are a golden oldie, I hope you are loving the new structure moving forward, and what you can expect in the future is this agenda structure for all of my content. It will be structured. It may not be the agenda structure. I have everything like written. There's a lot to go over. It'll be structured, okay? It's going to be very structured with the exception of the vlog. So I'm doing the psychic vlog. It's for the Arteagan's blog to show and share the Arteagan art of living for those of you interested. That's the total opposite. It's going to be free-flowing and personal. It's like the behind the scenes of a psychic life and to help everyone else along, okay? So also moving forward, I will be referring to myself and calling myself Madame President of the Arteagan. It just is what it is. It's time. You don't have to call me Madame President if you don't want to. It's just what I am, though, of this organization, of the society, of everything that's going on. Okay, so that's our call to order, everybody. We are moving next into our minutes recap. So I'm just going to read a little bit because we are in the waning energy of that full moon. So let's kind of move through this a little bit briskly. Like I said, there's a lot to go over. We have a lot of different reports to get through. So the minutes recap is just to kind of look back at the week and see how you guys did. So there's been an opportunity to heal some issues that new moon triggered in February. There's lots of support from the sun to light your true path forward. So how have you been doing this past week is basically what that section will be for. It's going to be brief. It's just for you to take a brief moment to reflect before we jump into what we can expect moving forward for today, Monday, March 23rd, 2020. Here we go, President's Report. Okay, so I've personally gone through a major graduation experience as Saturn left Capricorn over this weekend. As you know, my golden oldies, I am a Capricorn. I have a Capricorn stellium. I've been dealing with Pluto and Capricorn since 2008, along with all of my other Capricorn brethren, sun, moon, risings, and otherwise. So personal upheaval, personal crisis, health scares, and constant revolution after revolution after revolutions has been only my life, my entire life, up until recently. Okay, so it is an honor now more than ever before. Okay, and it's no accident that in my late teens, early 20s, I suffered debilitatingly suffered nightmares of the apocalypse. I mean, for years this went on, suffering just nightmare after nightmare after nightmare of, I've just seen the apocalypse so much, like from those years. So that's no coincidence. I'm not going to get into that. I don't want to scare anybody. But it's no accident that over the past couple of years, I became sort of obsessed with saving the world with, you know what I'm saying? And you can check out the first vlog episode. It's how the Arteagan began and how it got started. And so I have this whole thing about saving the world, right? And so I've been doing that this past year with the channel and with the Arteagan Society. So anyway, it is an honor now, right now, more than ever before, to guide those who are guided to me through these massive seismic shifts and changes and revolutions with love, with truth, and with integrity. That is the Arteagan vibration. That is the Arteagan ideal, the Arteagan philosophy, the Arteagan art of living. And that is how I will be showing others and guiding others moving forward in those vibrations, okay? Moving on. Okay, moving on. We have our Astrology Report. So guys, there's a lot going on. This is Monday. We have the new moon. Tuesday, the next day, March 24th, in the sign of Aries. So look for 4 degrees Aries in your charts. Also, join me tomorrow at 2 p.m. PST for the YouTube live. I will be going over every little nook and cranny of that new moon in Aries, so I'm saving that for that, so tune in, okay? We have the sun, the current astrology of the current sky of the moment. We have the sun in 3 degrees Aries. The moon is in about 25 degrees Pisces. And we have Mercury still, it's direct, it's still in Pisces, it's moving forward. We're not out of the shadow period of that Mercury retrograde that's been dominating our confused states for all of February 2020 and March 2020. 5 degrees Pisces, 41 minutes. Venus is in 19 degrees Taurus, 26 minutes. Mars is in 24 degrees Capricorn, connecting with Pluto and Jupiter in the conjunction. So Pluto, Jupiter, and Mars are all in about the 23rd, 24th degree of Capricorn, okay? Uranus is in the 4th degree of Taurus, all right? So you can, okay, Saturn's just entered Aquarius, 0 degrees Aquarius, 6 minutes, and we have Neptune sitting over there, 18 degrees Pisces. So we do have the moon and Neptune meeting in the sky a little bit today on Monday. So there's that little influence of spirituality or, you know, some sort of fears, delusions. However, the aspects of the day, and I'm doing this day by day. So this is the new structure. So every day we're going to have these reports. The transits of the day, we have Venus sextiling Neptune, that's an opportunity. Mercury sextiling Uranus, that's an opportunity. The dominant force that you need to know about is the Mars conjunct Pluto and Jupiter in Capricorn. This is intense, and here I will explain what this means on the global, national, and individual level of Mars conjuncting Pluto and Jupiter in Capricorn in the 23rd, 24th degree Capricorn. On the global level, okay, so on the global level, we're going to see more elderly people passing. I'm going to explain that in another video that I will tell you about in New Business. So it's later in the agenda. Okay, but that's just what we have going on that we're going to be hearing about, okay? The US is going to be called in a huge way to action, and it is going to be more visceral in that American way and on the individual level, and let me explain why. So I actually printed out I printed out all of my little, you know how I did for the past couple of lives? See how I mark it all up? So I printed out all of them, the new moons and full moons from now until July. And when I went to the July, that's the July 4th is the Capricorn lunar eclipse, right on America's birthday. So I went and I printed out America's birth chart. Oh boy. So that's why it's the national level that we're getting this little astrology report into. So for America, and America's a pretty big, right, player on the world stage, so this is good for all of us to know, no matter if you're an American or not, that Mars conjunct, where did I put it? That Mars conjunct Pluto and Jupiter is happening in the second house, America's second house of resources available, conjuncting natal Pluto retrograde in 27 degrees of Capricorn, opposing the natal, America's natal Mercury retrograde, 24 degrees Cancer in the 8th house. I know that's a lot. If you're learning astrology, just, put that aside and just listen to what this means. And you can go back later. This is massive inflammation of anger. This is like the Mars conjuncting all this, hitting it in Capricorn, agitating it. It's like a steroid shot of, now remember what I've said about anger up until now on the Arteagan channel, on the Watch Natalee channel, and in the anger is a trigger that someone is encroaching on our boundaries. Anger has a healthy place in our life. We need anger to let us know. It's kind of like that 7 of Staves energy where it's like, hey, back off, back up. Hey. So it's like we're going to, globally, we're going to hear of a lot of older people passing, dying, and other people too, but specifically Capricorn rules the elderly, rules older people. So we're going to be hearing about this. It's going to inflame the ire of the American people, and we mobilize immediately on the next day for that new moon in Aries. It's a swift, it's energized due to anger, due to that inflammation. But we will be streamlining resources and dispatching things, and like things will be okay. I said they channeled this to me like 10 days ago. I was saying relief will come in April, and I remembered like that's weird wording, but I didn't think about it, and now I'm getting it. Okay, well here it is. This new moon on Tuesday, March 24th. I'll go over it more in depth tomorrow, but this is the day, Monday, that it's going to spark the outrage, that it's going to, the night is darkest just before the dawn. So Monday, this day that you're watching this in, is that darkest moment right before the dawn of the new moon in Aries. So it has to be inflamed. It's going to get America specifically on a guttural level with that 8th house connection to Mercury retrograde already. So it's also the 8th house, right? So it's the 2nd house. What we have, the 8th house, is our debts and loans and resources. So this is triggering an anger about that very thing, about dispatching and relieving aid in the form of loans and loan forgivenesses and debts forgivenesses. Okay. So another interesting thing that I picked up about this 8th house stuff is that we could also be hearing about or tapping into hidden resources, America's hidden resources to help the people. Okay. That's kind of interesting. Now, on the individual level, with this Mars conjunct Pluto and Jupiter, this is the biggest thing of the day, that if you hear nothing else, this is it. I got a download about it. Don't tread on me. Don't tread on me. Okay. Metallica's Don't Tread on Me. I heard that play. And it's like, don't tread on me. Like, don't mess with me. I'm a little rattlesnake and I'll just, is what I got. So it's incredible. It's also incredible desire and initiative and sexual energy. I was like dancing crazy last night, or Saturday night. And it was right before, like, this energy is building up. It goes exact this day on Monday, but it's been building up over the weekend. So you're feeling this, like, it's got to have a release. So this could take the form of deep cleaning. I personally have been stubbing, like, my elbows or my hips and just, like, knocking on things. It's just, when we have Mars, Uranus, Pluto, it could agitate those little things. So be very careful getting in and out of cars and corners, edges of things, that kind of a thing. Okay, so the most interesting thing about this is that you will actually feel your experiences on a visceral level. You'll feel it in your body. So if you're angry, you're going to feel your body shaking with anger. If you are feeling sexual, lusty energy, obviously you're going to be feeling it like in your body. But whatever it is, it's going to be like in the body because of Mars, that, adrenaline. It is. Okay, the only other major aspect here we have that you need to worry about is Saturn squaring Uranus. Now, that's not too big of a deal because I feel like that's a very natural thing that people have a resistance to change. So it's just uncomfortable feelings and tension, but those squares are meant to stimulate us into action. So it's like, yeah, break out of the mold. I feel like this relief and, with America's chart and everything, it's triggering some of that. Well, it's too new, I'm scared, kind of a thing. I'm not familiar with this, or I don't know what to do. It's sort of like that. So that's happening on the global, national, and individual level, but that's not very surprising. Moving forward into the psychic report. Okay, so now we're in the psychic report. So personal readings, they go out every Friday unless a rush is added. So you can book a personal reading with me, an astrology, psychic, tarot reading. It's mostly psychic tarot reading. I pull astrology when I am guided to, and sometimes they do give me clues, or they give me things that they want to trigger a download. They want to, I let your guides tell me what tools they want to use to get your messages to you. Okay? Psychic, tarot, and astrology classes and resources are on the website, thearteagan.com. If you want to develop your psychic ability, learn the tarot, study astrology. I'm a psychic. I'm obsessed with astrology my entire life. I've been using the tarot my entire life, so I'm sharing everything that I know with people. And I'm teaching people to be psychic, helping psychics get stronger, and that's how I'm changing the world, saving the world. It's the whole thing. The downloads and tuning, this is the fun part. The downloads and tunings. So aside from that Don't Tread on Me, I also got, this was from this is maybe like 10 days ago. Page of Pentacles equals the lesson equals your opportunity. So if the Page of Pentacles comes up, I'm going to start shuffling now. I did the psychic tuning before I got on. Okay. Here we go. Okay. I know, right? You guys have been waiting for this part. Okay, so the Page of Pentacles, if that shows up, that is our clue that there's a lesson to be learned, and that lesson, in that lesson lies a major opportunity for you. Also, this interesting thing about paying attention that they want me to tell you, it's like they gave it to me, the phrase paying attention, but then paying, when that was being said to me, they showed me the dollar bill, the currency, the American currency, the dollar bill. And I thought, what? And then they told me that when you pay your attention, you are paying for an experience. So if you pay attention to something that annoys you, you're paying for the experience of being annoyed. If you pay attention to something that makes you happy, you're paying for the experience of happiness. And I went, so if you're stewing about that family member you can't change, if you are stewing about that ex of yours and what they did to you, if you are stewing about XYZ person who disappointed you, you're paying for the experience of being disappointed. And it's not helping you, okay? Also, I have a question for you guys. How do you guys feel about a psychic using a different channeling to dial into to get more information? I'm thinking about it, and I want to know what you guys think about it before I do it. If you guys think it's scary or something, I won't do it. Sylvia Browne, in her book End of Days, predicted in 2020 that there will be a bronchial. I was going to say bronchial and viral at the same time. Bronchial. A bronchial virus. And she predicted this whole thing, basically. Predicted this whole thing. She said it's going to just miraculously go away, which we do have miracle energy at work here. I'll get into that in the new moon in Aries video and another video coming up. But she said that it'll be baffling, that it'll go away almost as soon as it flares up, and that it'll come back in 10 years, 2030, and then it'll go away forever. So I thought about me channeling into that channeling and seeing and doing a tarot spread on it and seeing what comes up. So let me know what you guys think about that. And we're done. So let's go ahead and move into our tarot report. This is the time for the tarot spread. Okay. Let me move my little notes around. Okay. Okay. So another tuning that came in for you, they just put this in the front of everything else in my attention, is a former, I think it was the weekend reading that I did about a major development. It's some love story. They're telling me that the coronavirus has made someone realize that they're in love with someone. And that's it. So up until now, up like this coronavirus full moon cycle, someone's realized that they put themselves in the position, the Six of Pentacles, they've put themselves in the position to imagine an end of the world scenario. And it's like, okay, I'm in the end of the world. Who do I want to be with? And they realize that they're in love with someone. So I want to find out, well, I mean, I want to find out, but I mean, they're giving this to me. So I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I want to find out too. So the Six of Pentacles is that generosity of the soul. There is such nobility here. I mean, a noble soul, a noble spirit. This is a good-hearted person. Probably both of you. Really, really good-hearted people. It's like you fell in love with their good heart, or they fell in love with your good heart. So if you didn't realize over the past couple weeks that you are in love with someone, this is probably someone that is realizing or has realized that they are in love with you, or it's someone that you're connecting to as it resonates. We have, oh my God. I feel like it ends there. Oh my God. Guys, I'm kind of tweaking out here. Hold on. Okay, the Magician, yes. The Hermit, yes. Okay, we're going to take these two. We're going to stop. They're telling me to stop at the Hermit. I'm tempted. I know. I'm tempted, but no, I have to do what I'm told. It's the Six of Pentacles, the Magician, and the Hermit, the blend here. So this is, I mean, the Hermit, definitely quarantined. That's clear. I was expecting that. I'm not surprised to see that, and I was expecting it to show up in personal readings, and it has. It's interesting the way quarantining is showing up in our readings now, in the personals, okay? I feel really nervous. I feel really, really, really nervous. I feel really anxious, and gosh, I don't know. I just feel really confused all of a sudden. Like the Magician, this desire, there's something about it. It's like there's a desire. There's the love, honestly. There's like the wanting to be with you. There's the following the heart, following your heart, following your heart. Let's get the next energy, that Six of Pentacles. I know they have a good heart, but I'm not sure if they're taking an action. No, okay. What's the next energy, please? Telling me to stop and to cut the three. They're telling me this is your overall, and now we're doing a Celtic. Okay, let's just go with their flow here, or your flow rather. So there's three. I just cut it into thirds, and here we go, Celtic cross. Bottom of the deck, the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm getting some interference or something. Bizarre. Okay. I'm shuffling for a second layer for this explanation or for this continuation. Because remember, Mercury is still messed up. We're still confused. Ooh, I just felt like a roller coaster just right there. We're done. I'm cutting the deck into thirds. There we go, and here we go. Double Seven of Swords. Double Magician. Counterpart pair. We have two pairs. We have the King and Queen of Swords. We have the Emperor and the Empress. Bottom of this deck, we have the Three of Staves, Eight of Swords. I don't mean to smile like that, sorry. Honestly, guys, I see someone's travel plans getting really fucked up. Okay, I'm sorry. That's what I see. That's what I see. Someone's travel plans getting fucked up. I don't know if you're not going. I don't know if you're going and coming back. I don't know if they're going. I don't know if they're going and coming back. I don't know if you're not able to. I don't know. But someone's travel plans are okay. There's an accomplishment from the Three of Staves. It's like taking one step forward, two steps forward, one step back, kind of a thing. Interesting. This is very fated and destined. It's like if someone's going against their accomplishment, if someone is making progress a little bit, but then they get scared and try to like run, that's going to get fucked up for them. That's interesting because I remember very specifically telling you guys in that weekend reading that this is for those of you who, you're in this energy exchange with someone, that this is for those of you in the vibration where you both kind of say yes and show up to your destiny because of free will, and how this happens a lot, that we have soulmates that we're supposed to be with who totally drop the ball. And, people are left wondering, like, I'm flabbergasted. This goes against my intuition. How could they not want to be with me? Or how are they leaving me right now? and we go into it and I get into the energies. I'm like, and I give them the specifics. I'm like, no, you guys are soulmates, and they're using their free will to act against their soul and to karmically regress. So honestly, I know you're heartbroken, but this is really way worse for them. That happens a lot. And there's different times in our lives personally that we not fail, but we don't take opportunities. So it's not like we're passing judgment. It's interesting because it's like this can't fail. With like whatever this relationship is, it's weird, but it's weird because I always say, because I know how free will is, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just really interesting that this is really destiny here. Like this is really, there could be that force majeure. There could be, and there's something though, there is something, and maybe we'll take a look at it deeper if we need to, but there's, and here's the thing is that it's like this, they're showing me the clock, like the time is up, like time is up for all of us, So like none of us can turn back from our destinies. I wonder if that's what it is, that none of us can turn back from our destinies right now, that things are just going to keep tower moment after tower moment. And now's not the time to turn back from your destiny, because it's like, there are so many more things that the universe can use to put tower moments in your life, that don't push it right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't push it. So this person's pushing it. So now I'm connecting with someone's, I'm connected with, okay, so your partner. So this might be the other person. This might be the person who's realized that they love you, or who's realized they're in love or something. I don't know. Let's see what's going on. So in the far past, the root of the situation, the context that we're reading, moving forward, we have the Magician with the King of Swords. So that brings us back to our first little popper cards over here, tying it right in together. I thread the energies when I get double confirmation for those of you learning and studying the tarot. They have to go, someone has to go really deep within, or did go really deep within, you or them or both of you, likely both of you, to figure it out, to do the hermit work, being alone and deciding what my heart wants, what my desire is, what do I want to make happen. There's something about nobility of the soul here. It's like the test of, it's a test of character of this, of like, are you a noble soul? Are you a good person? Are you generous? Do you have a good spirit? I'm getting a healthy spirit thing. They're telling me that this is a news reaction, that if, like, are you the nobleman, or can you keep that noble heart, noble spirit, and share and be generous and giving and have faith and confidence? Or are you going to hoard, and are you going to clamp down? Are you going to, out of fear, flee because you fear like there won't be enough, or that you fear that, it's really, really interesting. But with the King of Swords, I feel like this was sort of either over intellectualized, or this is a mental process for this person when they were really supposed to go spiritual. That's what it is. Thank you. It's they made it a mental process when they were supposed to do the hermit work and go spiritual, and they didn't. Because in the recent past, we have, this could have happened over the weekend. For those of you where, I don't know how this is energies manifesting, but over the weekend, or even, sorry, she's right there. Over the weekend, you could have been very deceived, felt like someone broke your heart or let you down, or sort of snuck away, got away with something, or was sort of, I want to say strategic, but not, it's more like, what I'm getting, the energy is very opportunistic, almost like taking advantage or using COVID-19, or, because listen, this is happening right when we're in the middle of living our lives. So I'm connecting with someone, you're married, you're dating, you're in a relationship on and off, childhood sweetheart, new person you met, been married for 30 years. And, if that's the case, if you've been with someone for a very long time, you're experiencing the world changing in a relationship with someone else. And it's, okay. Okay, so next here we have that double Seven of Swords right here. More recent past, anything that's going back and forth between you now is going to have a double meaning, is what they're telling me. anything going back and forth between you, or you're communicating very secretly, or it's a secret on someone's side. So it's like maybe you're married and you're talking with the person that is your soulmate that you really love, and it has to be a secret because you're married and you're quarantined with the married person. So but you're texting the one you really love, something like that. Okay, if that applies for you. So it could be a secret communication that you have to be secret on either side, or both of you are talking about strategies, secret things, or this person is continuing to kind of deceive you, because crossing that energy, we have the Emperor with the Five of Pentacles. Not quite sure how this is going to manifest for you guys. There is like, I'm getting someone who won't budge. I'm getting all or nothing. This person wants you or them. It's interesting. But I am getting a little bit. The Five of Pentacles is like being cold in life. You don't have any friends. No one loves you. You have no money. You have no shelter. No one wants to help you. The people that want to help people don't want to help you. Like, you're totally alone in life. It's cold. It's that feeling. It's that feeling. So you feel like that when someone breaks up with you, or when a parent rejects you, something like that. But I am getting that there's something like, let's clarify. Let's just go ahead and clarify the Emperor and the Five of Pentacles, please. Okay, we have the Ten of Swords. And we have the Four of Pentacles. Oh, someone's about to be rejected. Someone could have left you for someone else, or I don't know how it's going to manifest, but I'm getting rejection energy here. It's almost like if they leave you, remember how they try to run away from you and their travel plans are all fucked up? It's like they arrive at their destination or something, but then they get rejected by whoever they believe is going to support them and take care of them. Whatever they believe is going to, take care of them. They're totally not. It's the total opposite. I'm telling you, someone's not going to budge. It's like totally leaving out in the cold. But this person, okay, they're telling me this person has to go through this for them to walk into their destiny as a free will choice, instead of, because instead of you or anyone else trying to force them and convince them. Don't ever try to convince anyone of anything. Seriously, just let them be, because they have to have the experiences they have to make it real, to make it authentic. And this is what they have to have. This is what has to end. I'm sorry, I'm this is what has to end. The Four of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. They have to stop holding on. There's that scarcity mindset. There's this. So you're connecting with someone who's sort of like having a hard time coping with the world right now. And it's like you love each other, is what I feel like. Someone's just realizing this. And okay, sorry. The energies, I'm not sure who's, you know what I'm saying? Like, who's realizing, or if it's, okay. So they have to let this go, but I'm sorry, long story short, wow, can Mercury just stop right now? They have to get rejected so that they can realize how strong they are and make decisions for themselves. That's what fucks it all up. Sorry, I'm saying the F word a lot now. Sorry, that's what messes this all up over here with that Tower moment. For you or this person. I think it's this other person, though. They could have also been lied to. Like, they leave thinking that they have an expectation. There's an accomplishment and an expectation. They have an expectation. But when they get there, it either blows up, it doesn't get to happen, but it's like a major rejection. Let's see what you guys have next. The next energy you can expect. We have the Hierophant with the Queen of Cups. Okay, so we've got oopsie, sorry. My little notes all over the place here. We have a little bit of intuition here. Now you might have to use this intuition. Like, you might Your gut might be telling you something. I'm getting a lot of like higher knowledge, higher spirituality with this, with both the Hierophant and the Queen of Cups. This is your philosophy. This is your religion. This is, so this is a theme going, this is being expressed in your relationship, in your connection to each other is what I'm getting. Hold on. Paying attention. This person needs to start paying more attention to their spirituality. Let's see what you know, what it is that you know, please. Let's clarify the Queen of Cups and the Hierophant, please. Two of Pentacles with the Ace. The Ace of Pentacles, the 1 and the 2. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. You know. You both know. Yeah, see, this person is just acting out of fear right now. They have to go get burned. Okay? Their soul is trying to learn what real security is. And whatever they're going to, they could be going back to daddy-o, whoever that emperor is, their boss, a sugar mama, sugar daddy, whatever. They get rejected. But I feel like they know all along. I feel like they knew all along they loved you, because there's this good-heartedness about this. It's like, instead of going towards the good heart first, they're going to try to go to what is making them feel secure, but because it's a false sense of security, it blows up. And this, like I said, is not the time to turn away from destiny. So so the next energy with the Ace, there is an opportunity. It's like they know that this opportunity with you, or they know this, there's something there that can be watered, that can be developed and grown. And with the Two of Pentacles, it's like, I don't know if it's that you or they know that it's going to take a lot of work or a lot of light hands or a lot of, the Two of Pentacles is kind of busy. It's like, I need to drop, oh, thank you. They need to drop it. They need to drop something in order to water this potential, in order to grow this connection and build something on it. And they know that there's a little bit of commitment there with the Hierophant. I feel like this could be their heart sort of leading them back to you. For those of you where this applies, for some of you, they might need to feel more pain before they do it. But their ultimate destiny, or your ultimate destiny, is to not go towards people out of panic and fear, but to go towards people with the good hearts that are confident and full of faith and positivity. For those of you on this path, and it's okay. Anyway, so yeah, this is their inkling, and this is what this Queen of Cups is. Just Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, doesn't have to be, but they're channeling this intuitive energy. It's like, okay, well, that just blew up in my face. I know where I should go. I know where my heart's telling me. I know what it is. And I have to make the commitment to it, to this Ace of Pentacles. I have to put down this other bullshit, and I have to go do it. Where you are now, the role that you are currently playing, or this other person, or you both. Look at that. Look at that counterpart. Empress, full energy. It's interesting because I feel like this is playing out in an individual level for whoever I'm channeling, and it directly mimics what's happening on the global level. Because on the global level, the fall of the patriarchy and capitalism, I didn't say that, and that emperor rejection over here is blowing up, and everyone's starting over and embracing the lifestyle of the Venusian Empress, which is a matriarchal, feminine, attracting energy, where it isn't about going and making the kill and being the sales gorilla, being the sales tiger, being the sales lion, that Jordan Belfort bullshit. Okay? So it's like, this is happening for you on, this level. It's happening for everyone on the bigger level as well. So this is the shift in conscious. This is, one expression of the shift in consciousness that's happening for us right now. So you're starting over with a beautiful love for yourself and love for your life. And it's like you, with the Fool's attitude, you are protected, that naivete, this faith in the universe, that you will be brought to your destination as long as you have a good heart Ooh, they just brought it back real strong. If you keep that innocence of the Fool and keep your heart pure and good, oh my God, life is abundant. Life will always provide for you. Because you're in tune with that goodness, with that good spirit. Oh my God, I'm getting Frodo Baggins. I'm getting the Shire. I'm getting, oh my God. This is all about nobility of the soul, okay? What I just told you, they needed to go figure out and cry and purge and alchemize for like a long time alone. I'm just like giving it to you here. So this is you, this is them. If this is you, this is fantastic because you're energetically connected to this person. So you're going to be giving them those good vibes and helping them kind of, send them your love from afar. You have your boundaries. You're going to protect yourself. I don't like that this past weekend has been, something's kind of been off with that. I don't like that. But yeah, this person's got to go get hurt. I got to fall off their bike. Okay. You're fine. You're doing great. But I feel like they're going to progress pretty fast. With that tower, with what's happening this week, and with everything, I feel like they're going to feel it pretty viscerally. Because it's not like anyone can put off this anymore. It's like, no, everyone's real, or someone is real or someone's not. Someone's authentic or someone's not. Like, you're going to see that we're seeing that clearly right now with everybody. Like, when everything hits the fan, like, who are you? Are you generous, scarcity mindset? Like, what's your character? Because we're going to see it right now. How other people see you. We have the Knight of Staves and the Eight of Cups. They see you as someone who will follow their heart in a heartbeat, onward and upward. The Knight of Staves, the Casanova of life. You enthusiastically, with the fire in your belly, go for what your heart desires. It ain't you can do that. Look at how you're showing up too. That's exactly true. They see you jumping into life. They see you turning lemons into lemonade. They see you flourishing. You are setting a good example for this person. You are helping to raise the vibration, and I thank you. I personally thank you for the work that you're doing, being yourself. Just be yourself. Live in truth, honesty, and integrity. You don't have to be a part of the Arteagan and do any of the like that. Please just do the truth, love, and integrity. That's the big takeaway. Okay? Thank you for being you. Your hope, fear, or opportunity. We have the Wheel of Fortune, the Queen of Swords, counterpart to the King of Swords. So this is an opportunity. It's a hope too, but it's an opportunity here, it looks like. It can be a fear that things will drop because the Wheel of Fortune can bring you to the very top. It can bring you also to the very, very bottom. So it's like all of that. All surrounding communication, rationale. But remember, it's sort of like how we got into this whole mess with this desire being interpreted on a mental level and not using the intuition. Remember, in the full moon in Virgo, March 9th, in that live reading, I was telling everyone, listen, we've all got to follow our hearts here. There's an opportunity opening up for us that we're meant to capitalize on to unlock the magic trick of that new moon in Pisces at the end of February 2020. This person didn't do that. They were remember, you're supposed to use your intuition to guide you forward because of the Mercury retrograde, not your logic. This person didn't do that. They were not watch Natalee. They went mental and they're like, this is what makes sense. They're heading right into a disaster. I'm not even worried about you. Okay? So it's like, well, are you going to flip that around or what? Are you going to be mental in your mind, or are you going to let the universe do its thing? You're going to trust. Well, in your outcome, we have the Page of Staves and we have the Five of Staves. That's a difference of opinion. That's a difference in perspective. I want to clarify that because while it's small, it's not the Five of Swords. No one's looking to draw blood. It's like, I feel like you guys, but exactly what I just said, they want to stock up on everything and, expect the worst out of people and prepare for the worst. And, I get that. Hope for the best, prepare for the worst. I totally get that. But I see the news affecting this with that Page of Staves. I see the news. I see you guys fighting about the news, fighting about current affairs, current events, fighting about relief. I just see the difference. I don't want to say fight, but I see the difference in perspective. And I see you guys, very, so it might be that you guys have different directions you want to I don't know. Let's clarify. Judgment. Oh God, with the Two of Swords. Why? This is it. This is do or die. This is do or die. Yeah, this next, if this doesn't make the next cycle, the next Aries, the next moon cycle, because this is coming out Monday, Monday's reading, and if I am channeling in real time, which I'm not like the timing psychic, I'm very accurate, but as far as like where it all fits in, that's for you guys. But yeah, timing wise, if this is happening in real time, I'm not sure if this is going to make it the next moon. Like, this is really crunch time right now, especially Monday with that Mars energy. This might be the day where the Tower moment happens. Because remember, I said everything about in the Astrology Report about the anger, feeling it on a visceral level and boundaries and all that. So, it's like they know that this can be water. They know this can go somewhere with this Pentacle, Ace of Pentacle, the Hierophant, commitment's all there. There's the fight about the news. I feel the Page of Staves, the Page of Wands is so news cycle. It's a news cycle. It's the newspaper. It's the radio. It's actually the radio, but now it's like the news. The fives are full of conflict, and the 2 isn't helping you. The 2 of Swords, it's like stalemate. I feel like you guys can get so caught up in a stalemate if you just let this continue. Be the bigger person. Someone's got to be the bigger person. With this Judgment energy, it's like, well, are we doing this or not? Okay, you want to say the sky is blue. I want to say the sky is pink. Are we going to wake up together or not? Does that mean you're not going to have coffee with me because I want to say it's pink and you want to say it's blue and you want me to say it's blue and I'm not going to? You will decide. And so will they. The future environment, I'll give you a clue. The future environment after this is a good spread. This is really cool. Is the 6 of Cups and the Justice. So, after all is said and done, I feel like this is probably like the biggest, for anyone getting together and making big commitments right now, you must really believe in this person. They must really believe in you. And for you guys, even if you are the most calmest in everything that's happening right now, you're looking at everyone in terms of, are you going to lose your shit? Are you going to panic on me? Are you going to leave me holding the bag? You know what I'm saying? So it's like the 6 of Cups and the Justice, balance is restored. And remember, wherever justice is, there was an injustice. Okay? So when they disappointed you, when they let you down, whatever, they had to go figure it out. They had to go get rejected or whatever. It's like they had to see the patriarchy fall. They had to see the manifestation of everything that I've been saying. They had to see it and feel it and get hurt by it in order to believe it. And that was their whole problem all along. Well, everything gets settled. Balance is restored. Justice is regained. And it's because you guys are soulmates. You have the karmic soul connection. And that's the security, is what their heart is telling them about this connection. That is restoring their balance as well as your balance, as well as the balance in the partnership and in the connection. So this person is shifting in terms of what makes them feel secure. They're moving from a mental logic, patriarchal, masculine focused decision-making space, moving into a more feminine, Empress, emotional, intuitive. Let me say that instead, intuitive. I felt someone triggered that they don't like if I say that you're making an emotional. Okay, fine, you're making an intuitive decision. Intuitive, it's different. It is different. Intuitive, following the heart. And you are being a very good example, because you're like, I can't not follow my damn heart. If I don't follow my heart, what's the point? Why am I going to follow someone else's heart, build someone else's dream? For you, it's like you've been done the Empress for a while now or something, okay? So there's a difference in both of your attitudes. You can see that, how they're with that Emperor and the 5 of Pentacles, and you're in the Fool and the Empress. So it's very, very different perspectives. And you see that in the end. And it's like, are you going to agree to disagree? Are you going to watch the news in separate rooms? Or are they going to be watching the news and you're going to be on the internet watching tarot videos on YouTube? And they're going to look at you like, ah. And you're going to look at them like, ah. And then you guys come to the dinner table together without fighting about it. Could be. Meditate and contemplate. That's exactly what everyone needs to do right now. Whoa. Meditate and contemplate. And this other little dude that flipped out, that kind of slid out, show the world the real you, full moon and Aquarius energy. Yes. Yes. Show the world the real you. This person's not really confident there. They're not there yet. Okay, I'm going to read these all to you. We're not pulling them all. Emotions are running high. The end of a tough cycle approaches. It's almost over. A time for healing. Sexual healing for some of you. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. That's what the Arteagan is for. All the resources online. And the energy is gaining momentum. So we're actually at that crunch point when this video is coming out. So the energy gaining momentum will be like after this happens, okay? So like I said, I'm not pulling those. I'm putting it back. The first two, these will be in the photo at the very end. Back into that is your tarot report, everybody. Woohoo! Okay, so now we are in the Arteagan Report. I hope you guys enjoyed that. So Arteagan Report, AIT, Arteagan in Training has been paused. Everything is being shifted around. When everything becomes ready, classes will resume. Okay? Arteagan first years, you are being called to action in a very special way. The only way is to vibrate in that energy and vibration of truth, of love, and integrity. That's all I want you guys doing right now, and continuing the psychic practices that we've talked about, that we've gone over, okay? Yes, Arteagan gets special training. Okay, if you would like to learn how to develop your psychic abilities, please go to thearteagan.com. Poke around, shoot me an email, thefirstarteagan@gmail.com if you have any questions. And the vlog. So the Arteagan is a philosophy. It's a boutique. It's an individual. Okay. The lifestyle, the Arteagan lifestyle, the art of living. That is what the vlog is going to be about. That's what the vlog is about. It's basically the Arteagan lifestyle and philosophy and art of living on its feet in action. It's like the behind the scenes of being psychic to share with the world and help everybody else. So the first episode is up. It's my Get Ready With Me vlog. It is about the Arteagan, how it began. So for those of you interested, feel free to check that out. It is on the YouTube channel. It's also on the website. Okay, this is doing great. This is going great, sorry. Correspondence on the agenda. There is still no P.O. box, okay? Yeah, still no P.O. box. Sorry, guys. Thank you to all of my querents who, my querents of last Friday for your positive feedback and your confirmations. I love getting feedback from my querents, confirming things, and it's just great. It's just great to know that connection is working really well. Sometimes there's static, sometimes there's interference, and that's when I have to go back in and say, okay, what am I, and make it better, make it right, whatever have you. So thank you guys for that positive feedback. I appreciate it. Moving on to old business. The 20% off the 24-hour rushes has ended. So services and products have returned all back to their normal pricing into new business, everybody. So the Mercury retrograde kit is going to come out eventually. That's all I can say. I'm sorry. Eventually. Capricorn will hopefully be coming out today. I'm recording the daily before I'm recording Capricorn. So hopefully there's enough time to edit and upload and process and all of that jazz. But if not, it'll come out Tuesday, tomorrow, on that new moon. Okay, cool. And there's going to be a new video coming out. It's going to be really incredible and amazing. It's going to be called America's True Destiny. So be on the lookout. It's going to cover all of the astrology going on in the world right now as it pertains to America specifically, and specifically the American people. So that's coming out soon. Keep a lookout for that. That's going to be really, 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 really important for everybody. Well, everyone, that's the high note that we need, and that is where I will leave you until next time. So make sure to click subscribe and hit the bell so you know when I will be back next. I officially call this meeting adjourned, and everyone, blessings on your head. You feel like you can't connect with other people, so you're working instead, rejecting relationships so that they cannot reject you. Pentacles, all about reaching out, and the Wheel of Fortune, all about your fortunes just turning for the better. You saying no to connections and to people, it's keeping you from accessing this divine boost through, because it's coming through a person. So if you're cutting yourself off from people, Capricorn, how are you going to receive a blessing or a major boon through a person?